Psalm 62. For God alone my soul waits in silence. From him comes my salvation. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. How long will all of you attack a man to batter him? Like a leaning wall, a tottering fence. They only plan to thrust him down from his high position. They take pleasure in falsehood. They bless with their mouths, but inwardly they curse. Selah. For God alone, O my soul, wait in silence, for my hope is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. On God rests my salvation and my glory. My mighty rock, my refuge is God. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Selah. Those of low estate are but a breath. Those of high estate are a delusion. In the balances they go up. They are together lighter than a breath. Put no trust in extortion. Set no vain hope on robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart on them. Once God has spoken, twice I have heard this, that power belongs to God, and that to you, O Lord, belongs steadfast love. For you will render to a man according to his work. Commentary for Psalm 62. Psalm 62 is a declaration of unwavering trust in God as a rock and refuge amidst adversity. The psalm emphasizes finding stability and salvation solely in God, not in people or worldly riches. It encourages patiently waiting on God, trusting in his strength, and pouring out one's heart before him, even when surrounded by deceitful enemies. Key themes and meanings. Soul trust in God. The psalm repeatedly states that God alone is the source of salvation and the soul's refuge, urging the reader to place their complete trust in him. Patience and silently waiting. The act of waiting in silence for God is not passive, but an active choice to find calm and hope in him, especially during desperate times. Contrast between God and humanity. The psalm contrasts the frailty of human life and trust with God's eternal strength and steadfastness. It cautions against putting faith in people whose lives are fleeting like a vapor. God is a fortress and rock. God is described as an unshakable fortress and a mighty rock, providing ultimate security and stability against any threat or attack. Dealing with enemies. The psalm addresses the speaker's enemies, who are depicted as deceptive and hypocritical, and warns them that their actions will ultimately lead to their downfall. Pouring out your heart. God is presented as a confidant to whom believers can openly express their deepest feelings, sorrows, and joys. God's ultimate power and justice. The psalm concludes by asserting that all power belongs to God, and he will ultimately judge and reward everyone according to their deeds.